A lot of people think that making money off the property industry can be difficult. But today we give you simple tips, tricks, as well as advice on how you can maximize your property portfolio.
Be a legacy builder.
Let's talk about the concept of property finance. How one can obtain property financing and use it to their advantage.
With property, the first thing you need to do is to look after your finances. So make sure your credit record is intact, right? And if you do that and you have source of income, so people say buying property with no money down deal. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Have I done it before? Yes, I have done it before. But it goes with your proof of income. So you can never buy property with no money down, because you need to use some sort of income, right? Whether you're going to borrow money from somebody else or not, whether it's your money, you've got a skin in the game or not, you just have to have a proof of income. But your credit record is what propels you.
And that's very important advice. You know, a lot of people think about property and there's the stumbling blocks that come with it. You're speaking about financing now. What are the legal factors that one should consider when they're looking for property financing and looking to get property?
Well, so I made my first mistake when I bought a property, because when I bought my first property, the bank says you qualify for 700. Okay. And when I did my homework, the property that I was buying qualified for 400, right? I thought I've got, a sweet deal. I got to the bank and the bank says, no, we cannot give you 700. We cannot even give you 400, even though you've got affordability of 700,000 rand. And I asked why. It says because of the area risk. So there are risks involved. It's a personal risk, which is your credit, and then it goes to the property risk, which is the area that the property sits in. So the important thing is that you need to make sure that you've done your homework. If you're buying properties as well, you have legal fees that you pay. So there's a bond fee, there's a transfer fee, there's an initiation fees that you pay. So those are, and also comes with maintenance, administration fee, the property administration fee. If you're buying to stay in, you must know that at some point you're going to maintain your property. There are rates and taxes that you have to pay. So those are the things that I didn't know. Well, I read a lot of books, but I was reading American books, right? And then it hit me.
In the South African context.
Yes, but I think it's the jargon that you read in the books that makes the difference. Because in South Africa you have your own terminology that we use. So that's very important, that you need to understand the cost, the total cost involved, because otherwise you'll be bent. And then people will say, no, you don't make money in property. It's just a scam. It's just, people are bluffing. You make a lot of money in property, but you need to make sure that you've done your homework. So I worked for 5 years, quit my job because of property and because of rental income, right? So I'm a living example. When I came here, I didn't have anybody to help me support my business, financial support. I had to use my mind. The best asset you have is your mind. If you tap into your mind, you'll forever be successful, but you have to work hard, right?
Thank you so much for that. And that sounds like really, really good advice for anybody who's a first-time home buyer or someone who's prospectively looking into coming into the property spaces. So take down those points as very, very important.
Be a legacy builder and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.